Hello, and welcome back to Damal Consult Career Academy, your go-to channel for job interview tips and career guidance. Are you planning to work on a farm in New Zealand? Whether you're applying for a seasonal role, a farm assistant position, or a skilled farming job, this video is your ultimate guide to success. Today, we'll walk you through the top New Zealand farming interview questions and provide practical answers that will help you stand out and land the job. So grab a pen, take notes, and let's get you farm ready like a pro. 1. Can you tell us about your previous experience working on a farm? Yes, I have hands-on experience working on mixed crop and livestock farms where I was involved in a variety of tasks. My responsibilities included animal care such as feeding, health checks, assisting with calving, and yard work as well as general farm maintenance like fencing, weed control, and operating machinery including tractors and quad bikes. I also gained experience with irrigation systems, monitoring pasture health, and following health and safety procedures, which I understand are very important in New Zealand's farming industry. I'm comfortable working long hours, adapting to weather conditions, and being part of a team that pulls together during busy periods like lambing or harvest. This experience has helped me develop a strong work ethic and a practical understanding of what it takes to support daily farm operations efficiently and safely. 2. What types of farming equipment or machinery are you familiar with? I'm familiar with the wide range of farming equipment commonly used in New Zealand, particularly in mixed cropping and livestock operations. This includes tractors with GPS guidance systems, seed drills, balers, front-end loaders, post drivers, and quad bikes or side-by-sides for daily farm movements. In terms of livestock farming, I've used milking machines and rotary and herringbone sheds, as well as drenching and tagging equipment. I'm also confident with general machinery maintenance and understand the importance of keeping equipment in good working order for both efficiency and health and safety. I adapt quickly to new tools and technology, and I'm happy to receive training where needed, especially with any brand or model-specific machinery that your farm uses. Before we proceed further in this video, I have something super helpful for you. If you're preparing for a farming job interview in New Zealand, you need to check out our exclusive ebook titled Top New Zealand Farming Interview Questions and Answers. It's packed with real interview questions, practical sample answers, and expert tips to help you stand out from the crowd. And guess what? It's currently going for 50% off, but only for a limited time. Just click the sealer or fourth wall link in the description box below to download your copy now. It's very affordable and will boost your chances of getting hired. Need help or more information? Chat with us on WhatsApp or send an email. Don't wait till it's too late. Grab your discounted copy today and ace your interview like a pro. Now, let's get back to the video. 3. How do you ensure the safety of yourself and others while working on a farm? I take farm safety very seriously, especially knowing how important it is. Under New Zealand's health and safety laws like the Health and Safety at Work Act 2015, to ensure the safety of myself and others, I always start by assessing the risks before beginning any task, whether it's handling machinery, working with livestock, or using chemicals. I make sure I use the correct PPE for each job, such as steel-capped boots, gloves, eye protection, or hearing protection, depending on the task. I also follow all standard operating procedures and ensure machinery is well maintained before use. When working with others, I maintain clear communication when using vehicles or operating in shared spaces like stockyards or near irrigation systems. I never assume someone knows where I am or what I'm doing unless I've made it clear. If I notice a potential hazard, I report it immediately or fix it if it's safe to do so. I'm also familiar with farm emergency procedures and make sure I know the location of first aid kits, fire extinguishers, and safe exit points. Ultimately, a leave a safe farm is a productive one, and I do my part. by working responsibly, staying alert, and looking out for others on the team. 4. Are you comfortable working long hours, including early mornings and weekends? Yes, I'm comfortable with long hours, early starts, and weekend work. I understand that farming in New Zealand is seasonal and weather dependent. And there are times like lambing, or harvest when the workload naturally increases. I'm physically fit, mentally prepared, and committed to doing what's needed to keep the operation running smoothly. I also respect the team effort that goes into farming, and I'm happy to do my part whenever needed, even if that means working outside of standard hours. 5. How do you handle physically demanding tasks or working in harsh weather conditions? I'm well prepared for the physical demands of farm work and have developed the strength and stamina needed to handle long hours, repetitive tasks, and heavy lifting. I make sure to pace myself, stay hydrated, and use proper techniques to avoid injury. When it comes to harsh weather, it's working under the hot sun, in rain, or during early frosts. Dress appropriately for the conditions, plan ahead, and focus on safety. Farming in New Zealand often means adapting to changing weather, and I've learned to stay productive while respecting the limits of both the environment and my own body. I also understand the importance of looking out for others on the team, especially during extreme conditions. 6. What do you know about dairy, or sheep, or beef, or fruit farming in New Zealand? Tailor based on job type. Dairy farming. If you're applying for a dairy farm role, dairy farming is one of New Zealand's largest and most important industries. The country is known for producing high-quality milk, with most dairy farms located in regions like Waikato, Taranaki, Canterbury, and Southland. New Zealand uses a pasture-based grazing system, which is both efficient and environmentally friendly. I'm aware that farm workers need to be skilled in milking procedures, herd health monitoring, feeding, and equipment hygiene. I also understand the importance of biosecurity and animal welfare standards in the industry. Sheep farming. If you're applying for a sheep farm role, sheep farming has long been a part of New Zealand's agricultural heritage. While wool was historically the main product, today there's a strong focus on meat production, especially lamb exports. Most sheep farms are extensive and located in areas like Otago, Canterbury, and Hawke's Bay. I understand that sheep farmers are responsible for mustering, drenching, shearing, lambing, and pasture management. Animal welfare, seasonal planning, and sustainable land use are all key aspects of successful sheep farming here. Beef farming. If you're applying for a beef farm role, New Zealand is a major exporter of grass-fed beef, known for its quality and traceability. Beef cattle are often raised on hill country or in mixed farming systems with sheep. Regions like Waikato, Hawke's Bay, and Manawatu are well known for beef farming. I know that beef farming in NZ focuses on natural grazing, minimal antibiotic use, and strict animal welfare practices. Daily tasks can include fencing, stock movement, feeding, and monitoring animal health. Export quality standards and traceability are also critical in this sector. Fruit farming. If you're applying for a fruit orchard or horticultural role, New Zealand has a strong horticulture industry, especially in apples, kiwifruit, avocados, berries, and wine grapes. The Bay of Plenty is known for kiwifruit, Hawke's Bay for apples, and Marlborough for grapes. Fruit farming in NZ requires a lot of hands-on work throughout the season, from pruning and thinning to harvesting and packing. I'm also aware that quality control, hygiene, and traceability are crucial, especially for export markets. Seasonal weather, pest management, and orchard maintenance are important parts of the job. 7. How do you manage animal welfare and ensure livestock are well cared for? Animal welfare is a top priority for me, and I follow both best farming practices and the requirements of the New Zealand Animal Welfare Act to ensure livestock are healthy and well cared for. I start by making sure animals have constant access to clean water, proper nutrition, shelter, and enough space to move freely. Regular health checks are essential, and I work closely with vets to monitor and treat any signs of illness or injury early. I also pay close attention to stress levels, especially during handling or transport, using low-stress handling techniques and calm movement to avoid unnecessary distress. Cleanliness and hygiene are maintained in all areas to prevent disease, and I keep detailed records of treatments, feed, and animal health. Additionally, I believe in ongoing learning, so I stay updated with MPI guidelines and industry standards like those set by Darren's or Beef ++ Lamb New Zealand. At the end of the day, well-treated animals are not only ethically right, they also lead to better productivity and sustainability in the long run. 8. Can you describe a time you worked as part of a team on the farm? Yes, during the peak of the calving season on a dairy farm in the Waikato region. I worked closely with a team of 5 to manage daily calving checks, assist with difficult births, and ensure the newborn calves were fed and tagged properly. We had to coordinate early morning and evening shifts, communicate constantly over radios, and support each other during long days and challenging weather. I focused on feeding and moving calves while another team member handled animal health checks. We rotated tasks daily to keep things fair and efficient. What made it successful was our teamwork. All respected each other's strengths and helped where needed without waiting to be asked. It taught me the value of working as a unit, especially when under pressure, and how important clear communication is on a busy New Zealand farm. 9. How do you handle problems or breakdowns with farm machinery or tools? When a problem or breakdown occurs with farm machinery or tools, my first step is always to ensure the safety of myself and others by stopping work immediately and isolating the equipment if necessary. I then assess the issue to determine whether it's something I can safely and effectively fix on the spot, such as tightening a loose bolt, replacing a part, or clearing a blockage. If the problem is more serious or beyond my skill level, I follow the farm's reporting procedures and communicate the issue clearly to the supervisor or maintenance team. In New Zealand, it's also important to follow health and safety protocols under the Health and Safety at Work Act. So I make sure to record the issue and tag out the equipment if it's unsafe to use. In the long term, I believe in preventative maintenance, so I regularly check machinery before and after use to catch issues early and reduce the risk of breakdowns. Keeping tools clean, well lubricated, and stored properly also helps extend their lifespan and reduce downtime during busy seasons. 10. Why do you want to work on a farm in New Zealand, and what are your long-term goals? I want to work on a farm in New Zealand because the country is known for its world-class agricultural industry, high farming standards, and commitment to sustainability. I admire how New Zealand combines traditional farming practices with innovation and environmental stewardship. Working here would give me the opportunity to learn from experienced farmers, develop hands-on skills in a variety of areas like livestock care, crop management, and machinery operation, and contribute to a team that values hard work and quality. In the long term, my goal is to build a strong career in agriculture through managing a farm, specializing in sustainable farming techniques, or even starting my own farm one day. I'm especially interested in learning more about pasture-based systems and eco-friendly farming methods, which New Zealand is well known for. I see this opportunity not just as a job, but as a solid step towards a future where I can grow, contribute meaningfully to the industry, and possibly help modernize farming practices in my home country, using what I learn here. Do you have any question for us? Yes, thank you. I have a few questions. Firstly, can you tell me about the farm's approach to sustainability and environmental practices? How does the farm work to reduce its environmental footprint while maintaining productivity? Secondly, how do you ensure the safety and well-being of the workers, especially given the physical nature of farming? Are there any programs or initiatives in place to support this? Lastly, How does the team work together during peak seasons? What kind of support or resources are available to ensure that tasks are completed efficiently and safely, especially when there's a high demand for labor during harvest or lambing seasons? Thanks for watching. We hope these top New Zealand farming interview questions and sample answers help you feel confident and prepared. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update from Dhamal Consult Career Academy. Drop your questions or future video requests in the comments below. And remember, with the right preparation, your farming job in New Zealand is within reach. Good luck!